The story of Fiona the rescue dog is making headlines right around the world, and it is quite literally moving people to tears. It was a year ago that Eldad Hagar and his wife Audrey were led to Fiona. She was sick, she was blind, she was alone in a trash heap, and terrified. She was covered in fleas and had horribly matted fur. Eldad captured her rescue on video, and in a few short days was able to raise the $4,000 needed for surgery that restored sight in one of Fiona's eyes. Now today, Fiona is happy, healthy, and living with her adopted parents. And even though it happened a year ago, the video of Fiona's rescue has gone viral. Joining us from Los Angeles is the founder of Hope for Paws, Eldad Hagar, and he's brought along another furry friend named Nugget today. Hello to both of you. And Eldad, we're going to get Nugget's story in just a little bit. But let's deal with this incredible video that you took of Fiona. A year ago, it was the rescue. And then recently, as I understand it, you married together the rescue video and how she's doing now, and then it went viral.
Yes, it just happened this week. It was just incredible. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the video was out there for a year, but just now it just took off. So it's very, very cool. It touched so many people's hearts all around the world. So it's pretty amazing.
Take us back to that day and take us to the circumstances finding Fiona and what she looked like when you saw her.
We got a call from a friend of ours, Mary Chapman, from a different organization, and she just had her car full with cats, and so she couldn't leave her car, so she just called me, and rushed to South Central Los Angeles and with Audrey, and we were just looking for Fiona until we find her. So what I try to do many times in our rescues, I turn on my camera, and I just, wherever my eye goes, my camera goes. And so just to show the story, just how it unfolds, every story unfolds, every rescue unfolds.
Tell us more about
until the end.
Tell us more about Fiona's story, because we're looking at the tape now. Obviously, you know, she's got a problem with one of her eyes. Her fur is terribly, terribly matted, and she looks really scared.
Right. No, actually, she was blind in both eyes. She was 100% blind in both of her eyes. And so I think so many people look at her and thinking what kind of a hopeless situation she was in. She can't see. No one is taking care of her. She's older. She's terrified. It was raining. It was cold. It's just a horrible way to live. Nugget is very excited. And it's, it's just such a terrible situation to be in. And I'm just so happy that we got a call about her to go and grab her.
And then you were able to raise enough money to get the much-needed eye surgery that she needed. What happened to Fiona next? How did her mood change after that? And as she felt the love around her that you gave her?
I mean, she felt the love right away from us before the surgery, because we had to do some pre-operation care for her eyes, because there was pressure in her eyes and everything. But over the period of time of pre-op and post-op, she just transformed to an amazing dog. It seemed like it didn't leave any emotional scars on her. She's just an incredibly happy. She was just so happy. She was so grateful. And it was just amazing to see. And that's what I really want to try to show in the video, how amazing these transformations are and how really everything is possible.
Tell us about Nugget, the little guy that you have in your hands right now. He's got a story as well.
Yeah, so what happened, go back to Fiona for 1 second.
Sure.
Fiona has been lying down there for a long time, and no one did anything to help her. I'm assuming someone dropped food just so she can survive, she can live another day. But no one took action to save her, to help her, to call somebody. It just took a very long time. And the same thing happened with Nugget. Just 2 weeks ago, he was actually attacked by a coyote, and you can't see it, but because the coyote got his back end, and the neighbors had seen it, and they did nothing for 2 days, and he was just lying down in the corner and bleeding, and it just turned really bad, necrosis, and finally someone called me, and I went and grabbed him, and within an hour he was in surgery, and then he had another surgery. So With Fiona's story, I'm really hoping that people will, so many people just, will see a stray dog and will just kind of move on with their lives. And I really wish that people just make an effort to help a stray animal. It's just so hard out there if it's cold, if it's raining, if hunger, and I just really want to inspire people to take action.
Well, you are an inspiration, Eldad, because it's you, your wife, and just a few volunteers. We appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much for joining us. All the best to you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Now, the